to Seattle Humane's Yappy Hour. I'm Patty Payne, and this is Timmy. Oh.
And I'm Kevin Joyce, and I'm also holding a puppy. It's just super, super small. This is just a really quick hello. The main program, folks, Tuxes and Tails, begins at 6 p.m.
And what a treat. Tonight we are streaming live from beautiful Seattle Humane.
What a treat that I'm here with Patty Payne. The live auction and the silent auction are both open right now, but the silent auction does close in 30 short minutes at 6:10.
Oh, housekeeping first. Are you registered yet? Timmy, are you? Do it now, as you can sit back and enjoy the evening if you are.
Is it Timmy?
Timmy.
Timmy. He's registered. Tuxes and Tails, folks. It's visit tuxesandtails.org, and then you click on the link to register, and then you select Get Started to get this party started with Timmy. You can watch the show on Facebook or on YouTube.
Are you watching with a pet?
Probably.
Let us know. Put the names of your pet or your names in the chat. Share a photo of your viewing party on Seattle Humane's yearbook on Facebook or on the YouTube pages.
Here's a pro Tuxes tip. Make sure you have two devices for this. If your computer or your TV, your smart TV for streaming and watching the show, and your phone for bidding and donating.
We have such a fun evening ahead, sharing so many wonderful stories about the life-saving work done here at Seattle Humane and how you can support it. And we have a pet runway show filled with adorable animals.
This is what happens when you have a puppy party. You can make any kind of crazy mistake because you're being licked and clawed in a loving way by a small animal. So
did I make a mistake?
Make sure. No, you didn't. There's no mistakes you could possibly make with that Timmy in your arms. So make sure you're registered. Start bidding. Let's pop in on the team that's at the shelter right now and get a quick introduction to some of our incredible runway stars.
These puppies will be gracing the runway tonight, but they're not available for adoption quite yet. They came all the way from Texas through a lifesaver rescue program. And they should be available about 2 weeks when they are able to be spayed and neutered and no longer need their mother's loving care. Now back to Yappy Hour.
Well, hello again, everybody. I'm Kevin Joyce. This is the gorgeous and wonderful Patty Payne. Yappy Hour is winding down. Get ready. Our main Tuxes and Tails event, streaming to you live from Seattle Humane, starts in 10 minutes at 6 o'clock. The silent auction, full of so many great getaways and opportunities and gifts, closes at 6:10.
And that's pretty soon, Kevin. And bidding is open on the live auction items, too. Beware.
One bit of last-minute housekeeping. Now is the time to get yourself registered. It's easy, just takes a couple of minutes, but you got to do it.
Just visit tuxesandtails.org, click the link to register, and then select Get Started to get this party started. You can watch the show on Facebook or on YouTube.
Yeah, and you want to have two devices, the computer or the smart TV to watch the show, and your phone to do the bidding, or a small device of some sort. Take advantage of the How Online Bidding Works page on tuxesandtails.org. You can find it in the top navigation. It goes over everything you need to know about bidding on any package or donating.
If you have any questions about registering or you need help, don't forget about it. Send our team an email at tuxes@seattlehumane.org. tuxes@seattlehumane.org if you have any questions.
And I'm with Patty Payne, so that means we have an incredible amount of fun and unpredicted fun together, including our pet runway show, one of the true hits of this annual event. Here's a quick look at another one of the funny furry faces here at Seattle Humane. Roxy was a little too shy to be in the catwalk tonight, but she did allow us to get her on camera earlier so we could share her story. Stay tuned, and we'll see you all in just a few minutes.
Hey there, this is Roxy. Roxy's 14 years old and she's currently available for adoption here at Seattle Humane. She's got a number of old lady issues going on right now, and she also has hyperthyroidism. She was lucky enough to get the expensive treatment I-131, which is helping her feel much, much better. She's not technically radioactive right now, but her poop is. We hope that you have a really good time here at Tuxes and Tails, and we'll see you soon.
Welcome, everybody, to Tuxes and Tails 2021, streaming to you live from Seattle Humane's beautiful shelter in Bellevue. I'm Kevin Joyce, socially distanced from this gorgeous person.
And I am a fully vaccinated Patty Payne, and so is he. Not Patty Payne, but fully vaccinated. And yes, we are virtual, but we're all still here together. I've got to say, I am columnist for Puget Sound Business Journal, longtime broadcast gal, huge supporter of Seattle Humane, and we're all here supporting the Seattle Humane mission of saving lives and completing families and keeping pets and the people who love them together. You are here because you love pets, and we are counting on your support tonight. And I want to call out a few people who have been such huge supporters in advance, just a very few of the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of you that are in the audience. So I'm going to say thank you. Kathy and Jim Connors, Michelle Barnett, we love you. Jeannie Nordstrom and Bruce, oh my gosh. And thank you for the animals in my house that you've given me. Patty and Jimmy Barrier, what can I say? Elaine Coles and Kelly Purcell, Bet and Jim Schuler, Beth McCaw, Jan Bernier, Casey and Michael Christie, Annette Fudge Jacobs, Sherry and Howard Schultz, Colleen and Jeff Bell, Ann Fontaine, Bonnie and Jim Town. Oh, the dogs and everything they have in their houses in the way of pets. Dan and Denise Rosen, Carol and Peter Stewart, John and Alexis Wenstrup, Jim Kessel, Peter Siegel and Heather Dolan, Janet and William Adamachi, Leanne Weber, Carrie Anand, Michelle and Kyle Peltonen, Sue Borgman, Chris and Mike Bayless, Kelly and Ann Whitman, Margaret Carlisle, Linda Silsby, and Jay Smith, Asher Bierman and Stacy Kaplan, Lynn Manley and Lex Lindsay, Janet Zinn and Elaine Coles. What would we do without you and without all of you in our audience today?
And of course, those are just a few of the incredible folks that are with us tonight and are friends of all of ours and of Seattle Humanes. We are in, if you don't recognize it, the adoption lobby, where folks come in looking for a pet and they walk out with a new family member or two. It happens every single day, whether it's a dog or a cat or a critter of 6 or 8 legs. Someone will walk in and fall in love, and their life and a pet's life will be changed forever. Ours was. This is our beloved Mercury, whom we found at Seattle Humane and was with us for 13 years, the kindest and the goofiest being we've ever known and loved. And you, Patty, you've had them too.
Yes, look at my slides here. Angel is right there with her little perky Boston Terrier ears. She came to us very injured. And the 2 cats in the bowl are just a few of the cats at our house that came from Seattle Humane. It's Walter on the right and Princess Pumpkin on the left. And you talk about them helping our lives. I want to tell you, they give us more than we could ever give them. I am so changed by these beautiful, beautiful animals.
And you're going to see and hear a lot about this amazing organization tonight.
You are, and how it's helping many families in our community, including its new programs, starting with in the wake of COVID, each one making a tremendous, tremendous difference.
And a reminder, folks, the silent auction closes at 6:10, which is in a matter of seconds, but continue to bid on the live auction items because they are already open and there is some very competitive bidding already happening. Just make sure you are logged in at tuxesandtails.org. Best to do that with a small device in your hand so you can watch on your computer. And you're all set to place your bids and to make your fund-a-need gift. And another reminder, we're dealing with technology here, so Patty and I might freeze up. Literally, in person, we might freeze up and the video might stop playing. You can take your computer and toss it out the window, or you can just hit the refresh button, which is just to the left of your little browser window.
Hopefully that will unfreeze us. Let's talk about the Pet Runway show coming up. Shall we, Kevin? This is so much fun. We're always excited to meet all of those wonderful fashion-forward, furry superstars hitting the runway, and wait till you see the ones tonight. So let's meet more of our 4-legged models.
Hey there, this is Princey. Princey's part of our Spot Temporary Foster Program. You know, life emergencies come up all the time that can make it difficult for pet owners to keep their pets in the home. Luckily, we are able to provide temporary foster for these pets so that they can go ahead and return to their families when their families are back on their feet. Princey's been here since June, and we can't wait to reunite him with his family so he can be happy and healthy at home. Now back to Tuxes and Tails.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Now, reminder, folks, the silent auction is closing in approximately 4 minutes and 54 seconds. And now it's even less than that, Patty. Silent auction is full of great stuff.
It is, and I tell you, those animals, I just have my dibs on a lot of them right now. Seattle Humane will celebrate its 125th anniversary, folks, this coming year, 125 years next year. And for you history buffs, that's 1897, the same year as the Klondike Gold Rush. It's changed locations from Seattle to Bellevue. It's changed names. But one thing has not changed, and that is its incredible dedication to helping pets in need. Take a look.
We're here to save lives, complete families, and to keep pets with the people that love them.
I think when most people think of Seattle Humane, they think of what you would normally think of in an animal shelter, which is the animals come here when they're in need of sheltering, and then they are adopted out to new families. And while that's always part of what we do here, we support pet owners as well through all different phases of the pet relationship.
It can be really overwhelming when you have a pet that needs something and you can't provide it, whatever that is. Seattle Humane has really become a place where people can get advice, counseling, veterinary care, surgical services, pet food, adoptions, a temporary foster. We're a resource that provides a lot more than just adoptable pets these days, and I think that's really exciting.
One of my favorite things we've done in the last year was start our Supporting Pet Owners in Transition program. That program allows us to provide up to 90 days of care for an owner who's facing some sort of life crisis. I think this program is going to continue to grow and going to continue to provide an amazing service for our community that was much needed.
We also have an education program that helps to engage families and youth in learning about animal welfare and our mission.
This year we started a community medicine program, which is geared towards providing wellness preventative health care for people that are struggling to make ends meet every day.
Our Pet Owner Assistance Fund is a fund that was started to help keep pets and their families together through financial support.
My favorite thing, hands down, about working at Seattle Humane is the people. That's staff and volunteers. They're so smart and so passionate and so curious, and they just work so hard to do right by the animals.
The whole point of Seattle Humane is to serve the community. We have to keep a close eye on what those needs are for the animals and for the community at large. And so that's how we've stayed relevant every single decade.
Good evening. I'm Christopher, and these are my two kids. This is George and Henry. I'm so excited. This is actually my first Tuxes Tails ever, and I wasn't actually very excited about the idea of trying to get into a tuxedo after 18 months of COVID, but I will consider this my first win of the evening. So tonight is all about sharing our gratitude with the community that we serve and asking for your continued support to keep doing this incredible work that we do. So let me start by saying thank you. I want to say a heart thank you to our staff who make this possible every single day. They do this thousands of times a year. Thank you. To our volunteers and foster families who selflessly give of their time 24/7. To our committed donors and event sponsors and partners, thank you. Each and every one of you allow us to do the incredible work that we do. I also want to share a shout out to our dedicated board of directors, this fantastic group who supports us throughout the year and has contributed significantly to making tonight a success. Thank you. And then a very special call out to our 2021 Tuxes Tails co-chairs, Ann Johnson and Mary Snap. You'll have the pleasure of meeting them in just a few moments, but they have been supporting Seattle Humane and all the animals in our care for many years, and we are truly grateful. Thank you, Mary, and thank you, Ann. So Seattle Humane is all about stories, stories about our past that anchor us, and then stories in the present that motivate us and beyond. And from our past, I just have to share with you, here's some footage of Seattle Humane back when we were still located in Seattle. This was in the early 40s, and believe it or not, 80 years ago, this was considered cutting-edge animal care. And then from the present, I'd like to introduce you to Skylar. One of the amazing perks of being able to work here is that you sometimes get an office foster, a dog or a cat who gets to take a break from the kennel or cubby that they're staying in and comes to hang out in the office with you for a few hours or the day. So Skylar was not only my first office foster, but also I had the opportunity to meet with her adoptive parents that afternoon, and it was amazing. And they have been so wonderful sending us updates and keeping us up to speed on what's happening with Skylar. Another proof point of the happy way that we're able to complete families. So now let me talk a little bit about our future. This is really exciting times at Seattle Humane. We're starting to write the next chapter in the story of how we plan to make the next 5-year strategic plan be our blueprint for the future and help forge the way for the Pacific Northwest. This new chapter leverages everything about what we do here at the shelter, our sphere of influence in the community, and the great work that we do every day, and it amplifies it and takes it to the next level. The landscape of animal welfare and sheltering is changing, along with the needs of the Pacific Northwest, and we plan to help lead the way, and we plan to help continue to serve more animals and people in the community. And we will be launching all of this at the same time that we're also celebrating our 125th anniversary. Exciting times for sure. We'll be sharing more about our anniversary and our strategic plans for the future in the coming months. And this is where you all come in. Your generous support tonight is going to allow us to continue doing everything that we do here. From the adoptions that we are able to perform, from the life-saving rescues that we're able to perform, and from the thousands of animals that we help support with their owners to keep them out of the shelter altogether and stay with the families who love them. So please, show your support tonight and join us on this journey. You have the power to transform a pet's life, many pets' lives. And just like Skylar, a sweet dog that found her loving home, and a family who felt completed. So on behalf of the entire staff of Seattle Humane, our board of directors, and all the volunteers, we thank you for your support.
Oh, Christopher, thank you so much.
Thanks.
We love you, and we are so lucky here at Seattle Humane to have your passionate leadership and guidance in leading this wonderful, wonderful organization. And how good George and Henry were. How fabulous. So now I'm going to turn things over to our 2021 Tuxes Tails co-chairs now, Mary Snap and Ann Johnson.
Hello, I'm Mary. Good evening, everyone. We are so very thankful to be here tonight in this amazing shelter, sharing the incredible work of the Seattle Humane staff and volunteers. This is a very special place to me, and I know you as well, Anne.
Absolutely.
I'm a proud cat mom, having adopted, this says several, but dozens of cats from Seattle Humane over the decades. Here's my current cat crew, just the 4. But I did take a tour through the adoption center just now. Now we have a dog too, Odin, who is trying to be besties with all of the cats. It's going a little slower than he expected.
You know what, Mary, I love cats, but I'm actually more of a dog mom right now. We have 3. We have Landry, we have Duncan, and of course then we have Mariah. Mariah was adopted from Seattle Humane in 2019. She came to Seattle Humane via Lifesaver Rescue Transfer from Yakima.
Ann and I both share a passion for animals, and we know that you do too. Tonight, we're here to help Seattle Humane do its life-saving work, and we need you to join us.
You know, this may be a virtual gala, but the need is real. It is all around us, beyond this shelter and all throughout our community. In a moment, you are going to meet 3 people who have been helped by some of Seattle Humane's critical community programs.
First, Melody's dog Moose was facing a medical crisis, and it's one she couldn't afford. She just needed a little help, and she found it with our Pet Owner Assistance Fund.
As did Sheila, who also relies on support from our Pet Food Bank. When we say that our pets help us through the worst of times, Sheila credits her dog, Handsome, with doing just that. He helped her following the tragic death of her son.
And finally, you'll meet Angela, who had to make an emergency move to Arizona to help her ailing mother earlier this year. She needed someone to watch her beloved dog Mo, just until she could get settled, but couldn't find anyone. Seattle Humane's Spot Temporary Foster Program was here to help.
These are their stories, and this is what your support for tonight's Fund a Need makes possible. Please join Mary and me in supporting Seattle Humane with a generous gift tonight.
Yay!
Hanson plays with a rock, and Cisco and Hanson play together. Cisco takes his toys from him.
This guy, TJ, likes to drag his feather toy all over the house.
His new favorite joy is going out in the morning and chasing the lizards.
When I pick green beans from our garden, she always tries to steal one, and then she runs around the house playing with it.
He goes paddleboarding with me, and he has a life jacket with these huge goggles on.
My cat Huckleberry showers with me. He comes running when he hears the water and jumps in. I've never seen anything like it before.
I went to the vet because he was showing some pain. I knew he had popping knees, but I didn't realize that it was like a serious situation. Then the vet told me he's not gonna be able to walk if you don't have this surgery like next week. Then I just broke down because there's no way I could pay that much money. How do you say, no, my dog's not worth this much money? And so I asked Seattle Humane Society if they could help with just a little bit. And so they agreed to do part of the money that I needed, and that guaranteed that he could have the surgery, schedule it like the next week. I was really grateful because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to have the surgery for him.
Cisco's 6, and my daughter rescued him. Hanson's 5, and I've had him since he was a baby. My son was killed in 2015, and I got Hanson 13 days later. My daughter did. She thought I was going to lose it. So Hanson kept me together. Hanson was having problems using the bathroom. I got worried, thought it was a urinary tract infection. And it wasn't. It was a calcium stone buildups, just like you have kidney stones, and he couldn't pass them. So they had to do emergency surgery. Hanson's on a prescription diet. To keep your dog healthy is very expensive, way too expensive. Seattle Humane, they just step up to the plate. And if I get low on food, I call them 4 days ahead of time, and they put me on a delivery schedule, and they deliver it right to your door.
Mo is almost 4 years old, and we adopted him from the Seattle Humane Society in October of 2019. Having the stress right now with taking care of my mom, he's one of my angels. I was on the verge of having to surrender Mo because I could not bring him with me. It would not be safe to have him here with my mom when I first got here for her health conditions. The SPOT program was a lifeline for our family because otherwise we would not be together. It's not only comfort for the pet owners, it's comfort for the animals as well that they're providing, because I know it was love. The people that foster the animals, they're like family to these dogs. From the bottom of my heart, I can't imagine what I would have done without the program.
Seattle Humane goes out their way to try to make it work. Keep you guys together, keep them safe, keep them healthy, keep them playing, eating, everything. Seattle Humane does everything they can.
I know people want to help out with pets, and sometimes people might not know where to help an organization. I think the Seattle Humane Society is a great place to put your money.
I hope your gallery raises lots of money because there are many people that'll benefit from it.
Melody, Sheila, Angela, thank you for sharing those amazing stories. You can see, we can all see how much those pets mean to those folks and how much Seattle Humane has done for them.
They touched our heart, those stories. Pets are family. For me, for so many of you, And like Timmy, they have given us so much comfort during COVID and way beyond.
To make your Fund a Need gift right now, make sure that you're logged in and that you're ready to bid, and then select the Fund a Need button. There are incredible amount of gifts that are already coming in. We are going to go through very specific levels right now, so listen closely and choose that level that you feel, because of your love for this organization and the way pets have impacted you in your life, you feel in your heart is 2 times higher than you thought you were going to give. This is a good moment, Patty.
I've got goosebumps, and so does Timmy.
This is the moment we're asking for your support by making a donation, and we're starting off with an incredibly generous lead challenge gift of $100,000 tonight from the Schuler Family Foundation. So here's a challenge to our audience to match this gift, 100%. It supports every program at Seattle Humane. It ensures that we can continue to provide compassionate care and needed resources to pets in the shelter and out in the community. And ladies and gentlemen, we are so happy to share that Beth McCaw and Jan Bernier are accepting the challenge and giving at the $100,000 level. Wow, thank you so much to the Schuler Foundation and to Beth and Jan. Will anybody else out there join them? We have just gone over $274,000 thus far. That's incredible, Patty.
I'm so excited about it. Anybody else at the $100,000 level?
It's just like being at Tuxes Tails. And the last time I did it, and I've done this event many, many times, we had people standing up and giving $100,000. It's incredible, incredible generosity that comes out here.
We so appreciate what you have done already. And now,
$50,000 level.
We're now at the $50,000 level, and guess what? The Schuler family, again, their medical center provides quality veterinary services to every animal in Seattle Humane's care. From adoptable pets like Timmy to those in the community who come through the wellness clinic. So please help us keep them happy and healthy on their journeys home with a gift at this level.
Patty, Carol and Peter Stewart just gave $50,000, and Ann Johnson, who you just heard from, has also given $50,000. We are above $378,000 so far, and we're kicking into this with incredible enthusiasm.
Anybody else at the $50,000 mark?
We are so happy to see these donations coming in and the thermometer going up. It's an incredible outpouring of support. We're at that $50,000 level that just makes such a huge difference to how this organization can function and really, really serve the community, not only of pets, but of humans as well. The $25,000 level.
Well, Kevin, wait.
Patty, did you just see this?
I just saw this.
There is a $30,000 level.
I'm so excited. And it's John and Alexis Wenstrup. That is $35,000.
Patty, Elaine Coles just gave $50,000 as well.
Elaine.
It just came up on the screen. We're at over $463,000. That is absolutely amazing.
Elaine.
So John and Alexis Wenstrup, thank you for your $35,000 gift.
$35,000.
So let's go to 25 and see what happens. You know, the Lifesaver Rescue Transfer Program. It brings pets to Seattle Humane from overpopulated shelters and regions hit by natural disasters in Washington State and across the nation. And all of us who have pets know that when there's a natural disaster that hits, a lot of us are thinking, oh my gosh, the humans, oh my gosh, the pets. There's so many folks that need help. Help provide compassion, care, and time for these pets to find new, loving homes with a gift of $25,000 at this level. And we just saw. Did you see that?
I did. Jim Kessel has given at $25,000.
And Siegel, the Siegel folks just gave as well. Savannah Castor just gave $25,000
Oh my gosh. Colleen and Jeff Bell just gave $25,000. Thank you, Colleen and Jeff.
And Peter Siegel and Heather Dolan. Let's just get really specific about these names. So incredible folks are coming in at this time and giving so generously. We are over $564,000 thus far. This is amazing, Patty.
But guess what? Somebody has just come in at the $20,000 level.
Just out of the blue?
Out of the blue.
Before we even go to 15.
Out of the blue before we go to 15. Jeanette and William Adamucci gave it $20,000. We love you.
If you have a dollar amount that you want to give that is not one of the ones that we named, we promise we would be delighted to receive it and call it out if we can see it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh.
$15,000 level, Patty. Talk about that.
Let's do it. Well, Leanne Weber is giving at the $15,000 level, which means that our foster team helps save thousands of animals each year, those needing time to heal, to overcome behavioral issues, to grow big and strong before heading home. We're also able to provide temporary foster homes for community pets through our SPOT program, and that is while their owners address a medical issue or find permanent housing or handle any other life emergencies. And you heard that in our wonderful video just a few minutes ago. And people are already giving at this level.
And a $15,000 gift which just came in, another one just came in from an anonymous donor, and you can choose to be anonymous in your donations, will help so much to provide care, to provide supplies, to provide medicine, for food for foster pets. Thank you all so very much. We've had some incredible donations thus far at the $15,000, Leanne and an anonymous donor. So $10,000. Patty, Seattle Humane ensures that every animal is altered before adoption and provides spay, neuter surgeries to income qualified pet owners.
This is so important.
It is incredibly important.
Absolutely.
The spay and neuter program is critical to controlling pet overpopulation and unwanted litters, and a gift of $10,000 right now will make a huge and critical difference. And we just saw two that came in. Casey and Michael Christie have given a $10,000 gift, as has Michelle and Kyle Peltonen.
Thank you so much, guys. We know that you are leadership in this organization, and we love you, and we thank you so much.
We are at $640,000 plus right now, Patty, in our goal.
And
That's
money
incredible.
is just coming in at all levels, and we love it so much. And look at this, Kevin. We just have at the $9,500 level, Xiao Yan Wu and George Stapp.
I like
just
that they
gave
just came up $9,500. I'm not doing $7,500. I'm doing $9,500. I love that.
We love it. We do.
Thank you so much for that generosity. It's coming in on so many different levels, and it's so many different generous people that are showing up right now. $7,500, Patty. What happens at the $7,500 level?
A gift at $7,500 will help provide compassionate veterinary care, wellness exams, vaccines, microchipping, to income-qualified pet owners through Seattle Humane's Community Medicine Program. This program addresses the growing demand for affordable veterinary care here in the Pacific Northwest, and you know so many people who love their animals cannot afford to take care of them in the right way, and this program steps in and helps with that at the $7,500 level.
And I want to announce that John Mina and Christine Sanders Mina have just given a $7,000 gift to this program. Thank you all so much. That's $7,500. And look at that, Patty.
We are so grateful. And look, Gail Van Norman just gave it the $6,000 level.
That's incredible. That's incredible to see folks just jumping in and giving. Sue Borgman just came in at the $6,000 level as well.
I love it that people are making their own levels. It just makes me so happy.
Kathy Connors jumped back up to the $10,000 level. That's an amazingly generous gift. We are over $680,000 thus far. You know, I have to announce something very exciting, Patty, because there's a $5,000 match. The Seattle Humane Adoptions Team matches, this is a different meaning of the word match, but it matches people and pets each day, bringing their in-depth knowledge of these animals in their care and the families as well. And thanks to generous matching gift from the Schuler Family Foundation, again, up to 10 gifts at the $5,000 level will be matched one-to-one, and you see many of them coming in right now. Every single $5,000 gift suddenly becomes 10, and it helps thousands of adoptable pets each year find loving homes. And we have $5,000 gifts that have come in, don't we?
It just makes you so happy. Colin Duffy, Margaret Carlisle, and Kelly and Alan Whitman, Chris and Mike Bayless, Annette Fudge Jacobs, Christopher Ross and Andre Bazier, and Linda Silsby and Jay Smith. Any others?
Bill Adamucci just came in with another $5,000 gift. That's incredible.
The Schultz Family Foundation just gave.
And Margaret Carlisle is Jeanette Adamucci's guest this evening. The Schultz Family Foundation had a $5,000 gift. Remember, every single one of these $5,000 gifts is matched by the Schuler Family Foundation.
And Ilsa and Charles gave in memory of Polly. We are so happy and grateful for that.
And we are at over $735,000 towards our goal, Patty.
Oh, again, it's goosebump time for me. Let's go to the $2,500 level, shall we?
Talk to me about it.
Okay. The first 20 gifts at this level will also be matched by the Schuler Family Foundation.
Those people are amazing.
They are.
You know, this is called the Schuler Family building right here. We're in here right now.
I am grateful to be in this building, and that amount of money can cover the emergency cost to a life-saving operation for a shelter pet. This ensures that they have a chance to grow up, a chance to live a long and happy life. So let's try for even more. Can we please? Can we get 10 more and reach 30 gifts at this level? Kevin, what do you think?
There are a variety of $2,500 gifts that have come in, but before we say that, I want to say that there's two folks that have stepped up at these intermediate levels. A $4,000 gift from Asher Bierman and Stacy Kaplan. Incredible, thank you. And a $3,500 gift from Debbie and Jay Galati.
I see that. How fabulous. Okay, at the $2,500 level, we have Claire and Kai Peterson, Gary and Lark Young, Lynn Manley and Lex Lindsay, Amanda and Jason Stoffer, Julie Marie Newhart, Heather Lowenthal. Heather Lowenthal gave it the $3,000 level.
That's incredible.
Yeah, people are jumping around.
Sure, but I'm going to throw in another $500. That's amazing, Patty.
Just love it. Just love it.
$753,000 plus towards our goal, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolutely incredible so far. And remember, we're
Look, Brian Jacobson just gave it $2,500.
Look at that.
We're
Those
getting
are the
more.
$2,500 gifts that are each match, which is amazing.
That's right. We're just getting more. We want to get those extra ones in.
Exactly, because one-to-one match from the Schuler Foundation is taking this entire evening through the roof. Now, there is another challenge that's happened. You remember the incredible generous gift that came in from Beth McCaw and Jan Bernier earlier. A portion of their generous $100,000 gift. Thank you, Bonnie and Jim, for a $2,000 gift. The towns have come in again in such a strong way. Beth McCaw and Jan Bernier's gift, $50,000 of it has been designated as a challenge to bring in 50 $1,000 gifts. And I know several have come in already this evening and some earlier in the day, but every year when we have a match like that, a room full of hands go up. Paddles go in the air. Even if you've already given at a higher level, think of that incredible match that's going to happen and see if we can get 50 people to give at the $1,000 level. And
First, aside from Bonnie and Jim Town's generosity just now and all the animals that they have adopted and all the money that they have given, Annette Fontaine just gave at that level as well.
Fantastic.
And Janet Zinn, too.
That's incredible.
And more.
The $1,000 level that is being matched, Sue Borgman, thank you for your $1,000 gift, is going towards behavioral support. Thank you, Kent Green, for your $1,000 gift. It's so critical right now, behavioral support, folks. We're all heading back into the office, and our pandemic pups and kitties are getting used to being home alone. Barbara Miller, $1,000. The Seattle Humane's behavioral team provides special attention and
Jessica
training.
Reed.
Thank you. To fearful and reactive dogs, addressing their challenges and helping the true personalities of these puppies come out so their new families, Marsha Martin, can have success and tools at home to make those difficult moments that we're all going through, but with our pets' love, we will make it. Will you accept Beth and Jan's challenge to make one of those 50 $1,000 gifts? Thank you so much to all the people that have given so far. Thank you, Kennedy Weza, for your generous gift as well. This is incredible,
Thank
Patty.
you all for every amount. At the $500 level, listen, folks, outside of the shelter, Seattle Humane is still able to support the human-animal bond through its Pet Owner Assistance Fund. And that helps pet families with unexpected and high costs of care by providing so necessary emergency funds. Help pets stay in loving homes, please, by making a gift at this $500 level. Look at that.
Even as we go through these levels, people are giving at so many different levels. There's a $500 gift that came in. There's a $1,500 gift that came in even while you were talking, because people are just kind of bubbling over with their enthusiasm and recalling the way that their pet has impacted their life over the last year.
Bubble away, folks. We just love it.
There's an Anne Fontaine gift of $1,000 right there. One other thing I want to tell you about Nada Abulhoson.
Abulhoson.
Yes, gosh. Names are easy to butcher in contexts like this, folks. It's just something you have to remember. And if you have a name that has lots of letters in it and we're not getting it right, we're sorry.
However, we love you.
We do love you. And we so appreciate everybody jumping in at any level this evening. I want to talk at the $250 level about something really, really important, that every year we honor the folks that work with this organization as volunteers. Because the Pet Food Bank It feeds more than 2,700 community pets each month. Each month. Thank you, Catherine Freudenberg, for your donation right there of $1,000. That's 1 million meals per year, and it's almost entirely run by volunteers. So this is the moment where we ask you to honor Seattle Humane's amazing volunteers with a gift at the $250 level.
But any gift of any size is so meaningful and it's so welcome. No dollar amount is too small, and now's the time to give. 5, 25, 100, 100,000. It doesn't matter. It's all so meaningful in support of all the pets that rely on Seattle Humane.
Lisa Royal just jumped in with a $1,000 gift that will be matched. Matt Spears is coming in with a very generous gift towards the end of this part of the program. But remember, you can continue to give, folks. This is such an important campaign to keep this organization thriving and keeping pets in our community, serving all of us and serving these pets as well. Thank you so much. That is it for right now. Cecilia Bourdonnais. I'm going to say Bourdonnais. N-E-T at the end, and I'm going to
Bourdonnais.
A French pronunciation. That's the end of the Fund to Need portion for right now.
However, you can just keep on giving. Believe me, they're not going to turn that down. And so thank you for every single dollar and the dollars that will still be coming in. Watch that thermometer, or is it thermometer?
Thermometer.
Yes. Let's see what the pets think about all that French amazing generosity.
These wild and crazy kittens are up way past their bedtime. They are so amped for Tuxes and Tails. As you may know, foster parents care for our tiniest, fragile kittens who require a lot of tender, loving care to become the spicy fur babies you see here. Now let's let them tune out on them toys and tune back in to Tuxes and Tails.
Here we go.
Those are some crazy little furry balls of love. Kitten season is in full swing here, ladies and gentlemen, at Seattle Humane, but we are swinging into another part of this evening.
Swing away, Kevin, because also here at the shelter and ready to rock and roll is our exciting lineup for, drum roll please, the live auction.
Yeah, well, the live auction at Tuxes and Tails normally includes 20, 30 items. Tonight it includes 10. And again, make sure you're logged in and ready to select your favorite package and bid, because here we go. We have 10 amazing items, and we're going to auction them off 3 at a time. We'll give you 4 minutes to bid on these first 3 items furiously. We'll explain them, get 4 minutes on the clock, and then, and this is important, we will close them all 3 of them at once, and then we'll have our final item, number 10.
Our first 3 are these. Snag the last spot on the Maxmobile. Oh my gosh. The number 2 is a luxury Mexico vacation, and is it ever? And number 3, a Sedona photography retreat with Art Wolf, the incomparable, and Gabriel Jacon.
So we hope you are looking at these items on your biddable device. We're going to set that 4-minute clock going right now. 4 minutes to bid on these 3 items. Starting number 1, snag the last spot on the Maxmobile. This is an opportunity you only get at Tuxes and Tails. It's your pet's sweet mug on the Maxmobile. You can airbrush away any blemishes you want. Seattle Humane's big yellow bus that travels around the Sound, bringing adoptable cats out into the community. It goes to schools. It teaches kids the importance of animal welfare and caring for pets. And there's room for just 1 more pet image on the Maxmobile, and this is it. Snag it now, because you won't get another chance. Put your bid in. The bidding has been furious. There is currently, and I'm not even kidding, a $48,500 bid with Jennifer Leckish in the lead, and it has been going fast and furious between Jennifer, and scroll that up for me just a teeny bit so I can see who and Elaine Coles. They have been incredible. Item number 2, Patty, what is that?
Keep it going. We just love that. Item number 2 is a luxury Mexican vacation home getaway. Listen to this. You know the rain has started. You know winter's coming, but you can have a 7-night escape at a luxury vacation home in Mexico called Castillo del Mar, on the ocean between Puerto Vallarta and Acapulco. Look at the photographer. Beautiful pictures. You have your own private swimming pool. You have world-class golf. You have shopping right nearby. It sleeps up to 12 people and comes fully staffed with people ready to pamper you and pamper your guests. And you have your own personal chef. This is luxury at its finest. Make it yours and bid right now.
It's going for a screaming deal right now. It's an $18,000 value, and John Wenstrup has it at $10,000. Get in there and bid, because the third of these three items, which we have 2.5 minutes left for these three items, is a Sedona photography retreat with Art Wolf and Gabrielle Jacan. It's your chance to join legendary Art Wolf and renowned photographer and photo tour guide Gabrielle Jacan for an exclusive photography retreat next year, capturing Sedona, Arizona's magnificent red rock cliffs, beautiful waterfalls, star-filled night skies. You have 2.5 days with Art and Gabrielle in the field, in the classroom setting, taking and making photos, getting advice and insight. You could not find a better photography teacher and a guide. Snap this one up, Shutterbugs, and bid now. This currently has a $7,750 bid from Barbara Miller. Thank you very much. This is going very well, folks. Nice job. Let's go back and see how number one is doing. We have a minute and a half left.
That's the Maxmobile. Look at that.
Up. Elaine Coles currently has it at $50,000. Very exciting. Number two, look at this one. Number two, let's see how we are doing. Oh my gosh, the
Luxury Mexico Vacation.
That is currently at $12,000. Let's get it going. Derek DeWolf has it at $12,000. A minute and 15 left in this bidding period right now. John Wenstrup has taken it up to $12,500 right now. And let's go to the third item, Patty.
The third item is the Sedona Photography Retreat, and you will never, ever take a picture the same way after you go to this.
Oh, Barbara Miller still has this
Gabrielle Jacan, Barbara Miller.
She's got this one at $77.50.
Got it locked up.
There's less than a minute left on these three items. One more time through the bidding. Let's go back to the Maxmobile. Elaine Cole has it at $50,000. The bidding has been furious between Elaine. Let's scroll down a little teeny bit.
Yes,
Elaine and Jennifer. It's been
Leckish.
going up. It is currently at $50,000 at 33 seconds left. Item number two is that incredible
Luxury Mexico Escape.
John Wenstrup has it at $12,500. That is a screaming deal. And
That
the
is.
third item is
for 12 people, too.
12 people, I
the
know.
third item is the Sedona Photography Retreat with Art Wolf and Gabrielle Jacan.
This is a good way to start this off. This feels like Tuxes and Tails, Patty. We have 15 seconds left for these three items. Get the Mexican retreat.
Kevin, this is Tuxes and Tails.
I know it feels like we have all these people in the room.
Wanted you to know.
This is so exciting for 5,
It's
4,
exciting.
3, 2, 1. Sold. Look who came in at the end there. We are going to let you know in just a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't wait to let you know this one. Okay, so what is next?
What is our second lot, Patty? We have in our second lot number 4, 5, and 6. 4 is a delectable dining experience at Canlis. Number 5 is a Hawaiian Serenity Retreat, and number 6 is the red carpet ready for 2022.
Okay, you got to set the clock in motion, Kevin. 4 minutes for these three items.
Go.
Item number 4, delectable dining at Canlis. You don't have to say anymore. It's Canlis, folks. For more than 70 years, 3 generations of the Canlis family have set the bar so high as one of the premier restaurants in the whole country. And now they have Aisha Abraham. She is the first woman chef in Canlis history from some of the finest restaurants in the world.
How cool
she comes.
is that?
Oh, she's amazing. Now, this is your chance to get a Canlis gift card worth $2,500. And what amazing way to treat those you love to the upcoming holidays, or what a great holiday gift for one person. And into the next year with the best of food and wine. Let's bid.
That is great. It's currently at $4,000. Thank you, Karen Easton. Jump in there, somebody else. Item number 5 is a Hawaiian retreat like no other. Hawaiian is calling you to Mauna Lani, one of the premier resorts on the sunny Kohala Coast for 10 days in paradise. A beautiful 2-story townhome villa on the west side of the Big Island. It is serene. It is private. It is right next to amazing golf, safe swimming just minutes away, along with some of the best snorkeling on the Big Island. Breathtaking views. All of it can be yours. Karen Easton has this one at $3,500. Exciting.
You have to bid right now, though, and here is item number 6. Red carpet ready for 2022. Remember, we said it's the 125th anniversary. You can make next year really special by walking the runway with an adorable Seattle Humane pet at next year's anniversary Tuxes and Tails.
That's a big deal.
125 years.
I know 125 is a big deal, but walking the runway, Patty.
That means you can glam up with a $2,500 gift card, $2,500 gift card from Nordstrom. How generous. We love you, Nordstrom family. And And then at the event, you get 2 platinum tickets with premium seating close to the runway, where you'll be walking with some adorable doggy, helping raise money for the thousands of pets in need. And you're going to fall in love with that runway pet and become his human or her human. And after Tuxes, you can get a luxurious room at any local Marriott hotel.
Now, let's see. Right now, that Beth McCall has just taken over the lead for that item at $4,500. This one is always very exciting. We have 1:40 left. Let's go back and look at the first of these 3 items.
Canlis.
Canlis is now at $4,750. Thank you very much for your bid. $4,750 is currently the top bid. No, Karen Easton has taken it. We got $5,000 from Karen Easton, who's going to give us a $55,000 or a $6,000 bid. Thank you very much. 1:25. Let's go on to the second of these 3
Hawaiian
items.
Serenity Retreat. Here it comes.
We have Karen Easton at $3,500. Who's going to make a $38,000? What's the next level bid? $3,800. Scroll down for me just a little teeny bit so I can see. Yes, it's a $4,000 bid is the next one we have. We have Karen Easton at $3,500. Let's get a $4,000 bid in there. We have just over a minute left, and item 6 is what?
It's the red carpet ready for 2022. It's got to be selling like the fury.
Oh, Beth McCaw still is in the lead. She took it over with a bunch of other people. Scroll down for a little bit. Let's see who else is in there. Kathy, you have to get back in there. Kathy and Beth have been going at it furiously. It's currently a $5,000 bid. Who can take it to $5,250? We have 45 seconds left. Patty, let's go scroll through these 3 items one more time. Kathy has taken over the lead.
Kathy Gradowska, yes.
Karen Easton is now in the lead for the Canlis. That's at $2,500 value, and she's spending $5,000 on this. How incredibly generous. Someone take it up to $5,500 bid. 28 seconds left on these 3 items.
Now let's go to the Hawaiian Serenity Retreat and see who's taking the lead there. Kevin?
Karen has it at $3,500. She's got it at $3,500. She's been holding that lead steady right now. 15 seconds left. And the last item is
the red carpet ready for 2022?
Kathy's taking the lead from Beth. She's got it.
Oh my gosh.
Beth McCaw, no, she's taking back over. Kathy and Beth are going back and forth, back and forth.
There's
There's 5,
bidding war.
4, 3, 2, 1, and there was such bidding there at the end. And there's a teeny bit of latency, which means that you're going to see it 5 seconds after it happens. So we're going to tell you in just a few minutes who won these items. Oh my gosh, I'm
latency.
So exhausted.
Latency doesn't mean we're hiding anything from you. It just means there's a delay.
Exactly.
A 5-second delay.
Let's go for our third group, Patty.
Okay, here we go. The third group is Palm Springs Stay and Play.
Oh my gosh.
The best table at the 125th. That's number 8. And number 9, Broadway is back, baby. You better believe it.
Oh my gosh, how exciting. Another 4 minutes. Speed bidding for those 3 items starts right now. And the first of these is auction item number 7, which is really cool. Palm Springs Stay and Play. This is 3 nights, stay up to 8 people in a one-of-a-kind home called P.S. Wag. It's an original Meiselman, which is an iconic part of Palm Springs, famous architecture, fully updated, gorgeous and chic, in and out, absolutely everything you need for cooking and entertaining, plus a pool and a cascading spa, a gas fire pit, putting green, and you're just a short drive or a bike ride from downtown Palm Springs, and best of all, 4-legged family members are welcome. Place your bids now, and in fact, Darren Moffat has it at $2,750 bid. Peter Siegel and and Heather Dolan have also been in the bidding right now.
That's Palm Springs, and now we're going to item number 8, which is the best table at the 125th. We're talking about next year's 2022 Tuxes and Tails, sitting where you want to sit. So celebrating Seattle Humane's huge anniversary. It's going to be like no other. Reserve your spot. You get to choose where that is in the room. You and your guests get to choose what the dinner is going to be that's going to be prepared right for your table. I wouldn't leave that to your guests. You can do it. And the perfect wine pairings as well. You will just be royalty for the night. And so let's get started bidding on that one.
Because that one has a Sue Borgman and Asher Bierman bidding against each other, currently at $6,000. And auction item number 9, Broadway is back, baby. It's the Big Apple, Broadway, and books in one amazing package. A $500 gift card from Nordstrom gets you outfitted in style. 3 nights in Midtown at Stay Pineapple, New York. Dinner at the opulent Chez Josephine before heading to Broadway to see Tony Award-nominated Moulin Rouge, the musical. Round out your trip with a rare, personalized, expert, behind-the-scenes tour of the New York Public Library, one of the most amazing institutions in the country. An experience all book lovers should not pass up. Think of it, Big Apple, Broadway, and books. Bid now. That's currently at $32.50. Thank you, Susan Hood, for that great bid. This is exciting. We have just under 2 minutes for these last 3 items. Let's go back to item number 7 and see how the trip to Palm Springs is turning out. Patty, who is our current top bidder?
Our top bidder is Melody Zakaluk.
Oh my gosh, that bidding has gone up to $3,500. Thank you, Peter Siegel and Heather Dolan, for also being in the mix with us. Now it's gone up again. I think that bidding has gone up one more time.
Oh my gosh, Kathy.
Right there at $4,000. Let's
Kathy
see item number
Krotowska.
8. I know. How exciting. Item number 8.
That is the best table at the 125th.
Sue Borgman still has it.
Priceless.
$6,000.
And Asher Bierman was in there too.
That's a screaming deal. We have 1 minute and 15 seconds left for these 3 items. Best table at the 125th since the Alaskan Klondike Gold Rush. For goodness sakes, Patty.
I remember that.
I know you don't. Item number 9.
Item number 9
is back, baby.
Is it
exciting.
Ever? Oh,
we
look
have
at that.
A $3,500
Phil
bid from
Sorgan.
Phil Sorgan.
Thank
you for
you.
your bid. Let's get those bids up one
Who's
more time.
next? Who's next bidding?
We have 50 seconds left in these 3
Phil
items.
Sorgan and Susan Hood are bidding
Susan
against
Hood has
each
been
other.
building- Oh, wait a minute. Rochelle Morrison has also been bidding on this one. I think any of the...
Keep going.
Gila Javdani has also been Phil Sorgan's been in there. We have 35 seconds left for these 3 items.
And I got to tell you, these are prime seats at the Moulin Rouge show.
Yep.
It's seats you couldn't get yourself. These are house seats. Fabulous.
Third lot is going in 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, for the Palm Springs show that we have. This incredible trip to Palm Springs, staying at a Meiselman retreat, currently is going to Melody Zakaluk. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
You
That's
are.
6,250.
And then we have
left, Patty.
then we have the best table at the 125th.
Corey Pat has come in at $6,500. 10 seconds left.
And Broadway is back, baby.
Broadway is back, baby. We have a $3,500 bill. Phyllis Sorgan has taken that. 3, 2, 1. These 3 items are closed.
Oh, I'm just waiting to see who won the final bids on all
We're going to get
that.
a piece of paper. It's going to be real old school. Someone's going to hand us a piece of paper. It's
coming
going
right
to be
to us right now.
And now, our live auction finale, ladies and gentlemen. We have auction item number 10. It is the Seattle Humane calendar cover for the 125th anniversary mascot of the year. Very big deal. It's our last item of the night, and we're going to give you 2 minutes ready. Start the clock right now.
Okay, this is a spot. If you're first time coming here, this is one of the most popular items ever. The spot on the 125th anniversary calendar for next year, we're not talking about the 3rd or 4th page. This is the cover, folks. All the other calendar pages are gone. They're sold. So make this your last chance to include your fur baby on the cover, and it's exciting.
In addition to being the 2022 calendar cover model, your pet will serve as the 125th anniversary mascot of the year. That's going to mean all sorts of royalty, as if you don't already treat your pet like I do, like the king, queen, and princess of the house. We will supply a professional pet photographer to make this happen. In addition to copies of the calendar and so much more, you'll get a custom plushie of your pet. And Patty, there is a $10,000 bid for this from the incredible Elaine
Coles. This is a priceless offer for your one-of-a-kind pet.
Let's see who the other bidders have been. Debbie Galati has also been bid. Kathy Connors has also been bidding. We are at $10,000, ladies and gentlemen. We have less than a minute left for this, our final auction item of the evening.
Picture your pet on the cover.
$1,500 extra bid. So you have $10,000 bid. Will anyone go to 11.5? We'd love an $11,500 bid. Make this exciting. Elaine, she might bid against herself right now. We have 40 seconds left. That's
okay.
Sometimes.
Absolutely. Bid yourself up.
People to say, I'm going to bid against myself. Debbie, you can jump back in at 11.5. We have 30 seconds left for this last item. You know, at Tuxes and Tails, Patty, one of the things that I love about this is people's crazy competitive enthusiasm for these items that relate to Seattle Humane itself. 20 seconds left. Thank you, Elaine, for jumping in all night long in this incredible bidding and generosity. Our next bid would be 10.5. 10.5, not 11.5, which is what I said, but 10.5, 10 seconds left. Anybody's going to take it. We just had another bid. Just jump in right here. We just had another bid. Ilse Terraza Ortega just came in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is closed. I don't even know who got it because the bidding was so furious.
That was very, very clever.
Very, very exciting to wait till the last minute.
I'm not sure who won that bid, but we will tell you. And I can tell you who won the bids on all of the the items.
Let's hear it, Patty. I want to know.
Except the last one, guys. Let me know.
Someone's
Okay.
gonna tell us right
Item
now.
number 1 was the last spot on the Maxmobile. Jennifer Lekish won that one. Congratulations, Jennifer. Live item number 2, the luxury Mexican Escape Vacation Home. John Wenstrup. We're all going with you, John. Patty Barrier won the Sedona Photography
Came in
trip
at the last minute.
with Art Wolf. Patty Barrier, we love you and Jimmy, and we love how much you love your animals. Item number 4 was a Canlis gift card. Karen Easton won that incredible amount of money for spending at Canlis. Live auction item number 5 was the Hawaiian Serenity Retreat. Derek DeWolf, congratulations to you on that. Number 6, red carpet ready. That was Kimberly Clark. And Kimberly Clark.
Yeah, a lot of these people waited until 5 seconds left and then threw their bid. That was brilliant.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
I get so anxious. And item number 7, the Palm Springs Stay and Play. Melody Zakaluk, you got in there. You did it. Live item number 8, the best table at the 125th anniversary gala. Sue Borgman, you're going to be a star there. Item number 9, Broadway is back, baby. Rachel Morrison, are you going to have fun at
and
that?
again, she came in at the last minute. That was great,
She
out
did.
of left field.
And guess who won item number 10? Seattle Humane 2022 calendar cover, who came in right at the last second, Elaine Coles.
Well done, Elaine Coles, for
Coles.
winning that. Oh my gosh, you guys. Patty?
A big round of applause for everybody, don't you think?
Patty, that was darn exciting.
I'm just,
I
don't want to say sweating, I'll say glowing.
Do you say verklempt? You don't say verklempt is not good. I want to say I'm excited. I want a German word for saying I'm super excited and thrilled.
Here it is. Yoo-hoo!
Yohoski. Now, we're super excited, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce you to Manders Vandal. And I have to say, we were debating about the pronunciation. It was correctly pronounced as Vandal, which I think is perfect for someone who is taking care of animals that will destroy things. That is perfect. She's the acting director of animal care here at Seattle Humane and will be emceeing our fabulous pet runway show live just upstairs. You're not going to believe how they've decked this place out.
I'm going to go upstairs and see it right now. This year, our runway show will be featuring the most adorable animals, but also celebrating the Seattle Humane Teen Club participants. They're in this, as is a lot of our staff and volunteers.
Now, we are so grateful for hot hounds, Patty?
Hot, like hot couture.
Or like hot couture. Hot hounds who have generously provided hot couture for the pets this evening. I can't wait.
But they are also hot. They're hot and hot.
Hot and hot.
Yes. And so now let's go over to Manders and the team.
Thank you for that amazing introduction, and welcome to the rowdiest runway you've ever seen. Their fur is fluffed, the whiskers are twirled, and these superb models are ready to strut their stuff on the catwalk or the dog walk. Without further ado, the real stars of Seattle Humane. First to hit the stage, a guinea pig named Dottie. If you thought we were only about cats and dogs, then you have been mistaken. We also accept small animals just like this sweet little guinea pig and her little sister. When their owners were unable to continue to provide the level of care that they required, they surrendered them here to us. And we've been caring for them ever since. Look at that beautiful do. If you're interested in adding some little squeakers to your household, stop on by and visit our small animal adoption area. We also get a few animals from different locations, part of our Lifesaver program. Animals can come from all over the world, including places like Texas, Hawaii, and California. Sometimes they're older, and sometimes they're pretty dang small. Now, you've already seen some of Teddy's siblings strutting the stuff, and right now we can see Humane Teen Club member Zach walking down with one of their siblings. Now, something amazing to know about these puppies is they were actually born in a shelter in Wilco, Texas. So they've really only known this shelter life. In about 2 more weeks, though, they will be ready to be added to your household. Ooh, looking good little pup. Now, we also realize that the community needs help from us in different ways. And because of passionate staff members, they created the SPOT program, or Supporting Pet Owners in Transition. Pets like Princey over here. They have loving families who need to keep them in their lives, but they needed a little extra help. Just a couple months of housing while they figured out some medical issues or took care of some new housing situations. Hi, Princey. Princey's owners are patiently waiting to be able to pick him back up in another month or so, and until then, he gets to spend his time in the comfort of a loving foster family, making sure that he is comfy, cozy, and secure to go back to that family when they're ready to have him. This program just started in 2020, and already we have helped over 50 families keep their pets in their lives. And I can't wait for Princey to be able to scoot on back to the place where he belongs. Now, I mentioned that Princey did spend some time in a foster home, and our foster families help take care of all kinds of different animals, including the big man on campus himself, Rowdy. When Rowdy was surrendered to us, he had quite a few different medical situations that he was working through. So we made sure to get him all the treatment he needed to be healthy, including, and I kid you not, folks, radioactive therapy. And I know before you ask, because we're all very curious at home, no, he didn't glow in the dark. I know. But it did help treat his hyperthyroidism, meaning that is one less thing for his potential adopter to have to worry about. And I see he's really enjoying that treat cam. You don't get to that girth without loving on your treats. Now Rowdy's just about ready to go on to the next stage of his journey. He even has a potential adopter all lined up. If he feels comfortable leaving us, that is. We love you too, Rowdy. Now, we do get some animals who are pretty brand new to us, and Miss Mona here just arrived at the shelter 2 days ago. Hi, baby. So this is a big step for her. She is currently being walked by Lauren, who is one of our fabulous volunteers. Currently, Seattle Humane has over 2,300 volunteers who do things from stuffing envelopes to stuffing treats in dogs' faces. Now, Miss Mona actually was found as a stray in Oklahoma, and she used to play on playgrounds with kids. And as sweet as that is, we think that Mona actually deserves to go to a nice home now. So if you're interested, Mona just became ready for pre-selection, and you can stop by tomorrow and take home a little pity-potamus for yourself. Now, if Lauren looks at all familiar behind the mask, you may recognize her from her lovely features on our YouTube, where she sings to some of the nervous dogs on campus. So I highly recommend you checking out our YouTube page and getting a little listen to some of the amazing support that our volunteers give to help dogs feel more comfortable and relaxed, even if all they want to do is eat treats off the floor in front of the treat cam. I'll make sure to get a good view of that wiggle as she walks. We've really come to love her, even though we've only known her for a few short days. Hi, baby. Now, it's not just the adults that can get into the volunteer programs here. We also have a Humane Teen Club program. Teens, every year, about 50 to 60 teens can join the program. And in fact, over the last year, we had 57 teens participate. And that is during a pandemic. So I am so blown away by the youths that have helped participate, including carrying youths themselves, another one of Lulu's puppies, Tatum. He's also modeling a beautiful harness from Hot Hounds, so if you yourself would like a little fashion in your life, I consider looking at them up. Now, it's not just the puppies that we get. We also get a wide variety of kittens. And when it comes to young animals like that, it's really important for us to make sure that we're providing for their mental and physical well-being through the process of enrichment. That helps teach them how to properly play so that they can grow to become well-adjusted adults. And we always say, why get one kitten when you can get two? And sport them in a lovely backpack. Sometimes when we get adult cats, though, it is really important to make sure that we're checking for their well-being. So when Miss Wendy here was surrendered, we noticed that she was struggling with litter box habits, which can be pretty common, especially as cats get older. And our amazing vet staff was able to diagnose her with having irritable bowel syndrome. I know, what are the odds? But through medical care and the support of our amazing staff, we've helped get her feeling 100% and using that litter box like a champ. Now, we've talked a lot about Lulu and her puppies, but you haven't had the chance to see the Maine mama yet. And I can just say, I am blown away by this mama. When she came into Wilco, she actually had 2 older puppies with her, and then, surprise, gave birth to 6 more babies. Let's just say this mama's pretty tired, and she's definitely ready to strut her stuff on her own. I always encourage people to consider looking at the mamas of litters and consider adopting them. They tend to be the sweetest and most gentle of all of the animals we see come through, and they're looking for a little peace away from the rebel-rousers. Thank you, Lulu. You've been an amazing mom, and I know you are ready to see those puppies head out on their own. And it wouldn't be a runway show without another round of kittens, would it? Now, if you're interested and you happen to have a pregnant mother at home, meaning a cat or a dog at this point in time, if you have those kittens and puppies and raise them till they're 8 weeks, we will complimentary spay your female mom cat and bring her back to you, and then we will take the babies and adopt them out to loving homes, getting them spayed, neutered, microchipped, and vaccinated as part of our Mom's Last Litter program. So check that one out if you happen to have an unspayed lady at home who finds herself in a situation. Now, Seattle Humane is about to go into their 125th anniversary. That's right, it is happening this year. And it's all because of animals like Rosie that were able to survive this long. Rosie was actually surrendered with parvovirus, which is a really deadly virus as a puppy to have. We were able to jump in quickly, though, with preventative care and make sure that she was getting the support she needed to kick that virus's butt. And you know what happened? We fell in love. She was actually adopted by the parents of one of our own vet care staff, and she is just the light of their lives. And in full circle, she has come back to show that Seattle Humane is here to complete families and save lives. Thank you so much, Rosie. And I think that about covers it. I think we saw a whole bunch of our cute animals, and they were having the time of their life. I would like to take a moment to thank all of the amazing and generous donors that are coming through for us tonight. We couldn't do it without you. I also want to shout out to all of the volunteers, the foster parents, all of the amazing people who work together to make sure Seattle Humane can be here for another 125 years. And of course, all of my amazing staff who work with me. We have the best job in the world, right? Well, I think it's time to go back to you, Patty and Ken.
What an unbelievable evening, everybody! This is incredible. And we have a number that we want to give you. It's well above the 783 that we made in the Fund a Need. Patty, tell us.
We are at 1.2 and getting to 3 million. 1.2 and almost 1.3 million. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You can donate
Amazing.
until Monday night. Help us get to 1.3, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, if you have something to drink, from all of us at Seattle Humane, this incredible team, Patty Payne, all of these wonderful leaders that have been with us, and all the staff that's put this together.
Christopher, Ross, Mary, Ann, oh my gosh, thank you all so much. Here we go. Everybody raise your glass to the animals.
Cheers, everyone.
To Seattle Humane.
Have a wonderful night. We'll see you next year.
That is good.
Really good.